We've known about climate change for decades. Why haven't we made a dent? It's because fossil fuel companies finance politicians and install climate deniers in Congress. The majority of Americans support a universal health care system. Why don't we have it? Because insurance companies and pharma companies line the pockets of politicians. Most Americans, including gun owners, want common sense gun reform. So why do we see mass shooting after mass shooting and still no change? Because the NRA has bought our leaders. I'm running because it's time we take them on. Are you ready to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I am absolutely clear about who I serve. I will fight for you like a mom fights for her kids.
Love it.
Our greatest challenges are also our greatest opportunities, if we choose. We can choose to transform our energy systems and our economy and our nation. I'm up for that fight. Are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah. It's time for a New Deal again.
Yep.
We're the Democratic Party. We're the Democratic Party. We brought the country out of the Great Depression
Yes, we did.
through a transformation, and we can do that again. It's time for a new wave where science prevails over fake news and people own the power. So I'm a scientist. I got to give you some data.
Okay.
All right, carbon dioxide levels in our atmosphere are greater than they have been for over 3 million years. Each year we hit a new record for the hottest year on record.
There's no global warming.
By the end of this warm season, Greenland, which is ground zero for climate change, will have had 440 billion tons of ice melted this warm season. That is much higher than predicted. Greenland has enough ice that when it melts, it will raise the ocean's levels by 25 feet, submerging coastal cities, and everything south of West Palm Beach in Florida is underwater. A new study in the Journal of Science calculated that North America has lost 3 billion birds. Even common species that you see in your backyards are facing extinction. We are witnessing mass extinction before our eyes in insects and pollinators like bees, mammals, plants, amphibians, coral reef species all over the world. The greatest security threat, according to the Department of Defense, climate change.
Yep.
Climate change has cost America over $350 billion over the last decade. And by 2050, it will soar way past $35 billion a year. We've seen unprecedented number of Category 5 hurricanes. We've had 5 in 4 years, and there's more on the way. This year, we watched fires in the Arctic. We saw temperatures in northern Alaska reach the 80s like never before. And farmers in Indiana are seeing the effects too. Climate change will impact every aspect of our lives. It is a kitchen table issue. And it's so imperative that we pass transformative federal legislation to bring us to zero emissions. What did America do when we faced economic collapse? We put people to work to solve the crisis. That's what we must do now. This is our greatest threat and our biggest test. And we have to face it and solve it.